Hey guys, this is Domingo, and I went to Raw's this past week, and I interviewed Kathy Lynn and Dale Sedgwick of the Crafty Jackrabbit, and they have a ton of personalized and customized items on their website, which is craftyjackrabbit.com, or you can go to Facebook and just search Crafty Jackrabbit, and their Facebook page should pop up. Yeah, they have a bunch of superhero stuff that they're willing to make, or they may have it on hand already. But like she says in the interview, she's pretty much takes on any job. Her and Dale are probably like the nicest people I've met in a while. Kathy Lynn actually reminds me of one of my favorite teachers from back when I was in high school. But yeah, they were just great people. It was nice. So if you want something after the interview, like I said, I put the card up in a Facebook post on the Locally Unknown Podcast Facebook, with some pictures of their products. So there's a way to reach them. There's, a way to get a hold of them. Let them know what you want. And enjoy the interview. Okay, we're recording. So if y'all want to introduce yourselves, I'm Domingo, of course, but...
Okay, I'm Kathleen Sedgwick, and we own the Crafty Jackrabbit in Ross, Texas. And this is...
I'm Dale Sedgwick, and I'm with her.
You gonna let her do all the talking?
Yep.
Okay, I'm actually pretty nervous because I've never gone out and interviewed somebody for my podcast, so I have some questions lined up, but other than that, I just kind of wanted to make it like a conversation, like we were having before I started recording.
Well, like I told you, I'm a journalism teacher, retired, so this is fine.
Oh, okay.
No need to be nervous.
Okay, so what exactly do y'all sell?
We specialize in customized and personalized items. We do the stainless steel tumblers, we do lit glass blocks, we do tiles, like a floor tile that we can decorate, and it has a stand, and it's we do wood. Dale cuts out old wood or new wood, depending on your preference, and he can make it in the shape of a Texas or a circle or whatever you want, and then we can put whatever you want on it. We can turn it into a clock. We've sold quite a few Texas Tech clocks that have the Texas Tech on it, and then have the guns up where the numbers should be. And we just mostly, I've done T-shirts, mostly whatever you want, we try to make.
Oh, really? That's cool. I've seen some of the stuff before recording, so it's all real good. It's a real good
Thank
quality. So what made you want to do this?
He has always been into woodworking. His profession was refrigeration and air conditioning and plumbing, and he worked for the highway department, and he fixed things. So he's always worked with his hands and fixed things, and piddled around in his shop, and but his love was woodwork, and I've always been kind of artsy with the computer. I was the journalism teacher, and then I taught English, and then I went to being the computer teacher, so we did digital graphics, and we did webmastering, and so it just seemed to all fit together, and just after retirement, something to do. It's kind of fun. And, I get a lot of satisfaction, Christmas morning, I was sitting there and I was thinking about how many people were opening a gift that had their name on it that they really liked, that we had helped make. So there's some satisfaction there too.
Do you know, most of the people that purchase your items, do you know them personally?
At first we did, being in Rawls. At first it was real local and stuff. But we've grown enough now. We go we go to Lubbock, and we're getting ready. Our kids are into the anime and the comics and the superheroes and things like that.
Yeah.
So they've gotten us into the Amicons.
Yeah.
Into the Comic-Cons.
Uh-huh.
And we're getting ready to do a 3-day event in Amarillo. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. And, of course, that's all people we don't know.
Yeah.
And we hand out a ton of business cards, and we get a pretty good return on orders. And
really?
And,
are those fun? I've never been. I've been to the one in Lubbock, but never to the one in Amarillo.
It's just like the one in Lubbock.
Oh, really?
It's just, as old folks, to us, it is hilarious.
All the kids and
it's
like,
not just kids.
well,
I mean, you're talking 60-year-old men that shave their head and wear some kind of costume.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my word. I mean, we grew up, we're Star Trek fans. Like, we've got dogs named, we've had Darth Vader and Chewbacca and Skywalker. And so, I mean, we've kind of always geared that way, but this is a whole new level. It's great fun to watch.
Kids nowadays, they jump into a character, and they want to shave their head and facial hair. And it's something else, because I was never really into that. I'm into the movies, but I'm not going to go dress up as Iron Man. And I'll wear a shirt, but other than that, it's...
Well, that's most of them are like it, but you always have a group. They have a contest.
Yeah.
The costume contest, so they're all dressed. They come in that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to see, but I don't think I could ever do it.
I mean, we don't, but our kids do, so I don't know.
I mean, if they're into it, they're into it. As long as it brings them joy,
it's kind of like going to a Star Trek convention, those Trekkies back in the day, and they're hardcore. Well, these people are pretty hardcore, and so they really like, because we can take our products if we do, say the stainless steel mugs. Well, we can put Dallas Cowboys on there, but we can also put, Captain America shield on it. So, our products are pretty versatile in what we. Mm-hmm. What we can put on them, so we can target an audience.
Yeah. So doing the Comic-Cons and stuff, I guess it's kind of spread out your reach.
Yes, very much so.
Is it all still in Texas, or
Yeah, we haven't traveled out of Texas, mostly because he doesn't like to travel.
Well, I think other places besides Texas aren't that great.
But there's a lot of Comic-Cons just around here, and there's other things. Like, for example, there's a retirement community in Lubbock. Mm-hmm. One of those places where, not really assisted living. It's just retired people that need people to watch after them and don't want to have to take care of the, maintenance and stuff. And they've called us to do a bazaar, a 2-day bazaar in Lubbock. The end of October. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities around to do this kind of thing.
Next week we'll be in Amarillo. 2 weeks after that we'll be in Petersburg for their Founders Day. Then we'll do the Hub City, and then we've got Pumpkin Days in Florida.
Well, between Pumpkin Days is the Rawls Cotton Bowl Fest. Yeah. So, I mean, we stay pretty busy.
Rawls as a town has a bunch of events, doesn't it? I feel like a lot more than Sundown. Sundown just has oil patch days, and that's during the summer.
They have
as a community thing.
We have a really neat thing they're doing now that's called 6282 Garage Sale.
I think it was your page that I seen that on.
And it starts in Dickens and Crosbyton and Rawls and Lorenzo and Idalou, and so the towns sell spaces, and you can go set up, and then they put out maps, and then people from Lubbock and people from Matador and people from Jayton, they all come, and they can just drive up and down the highway and see all kinds of stuff. So
that's super neat.
Yeah,
I wish Sundown did stuff like that. Sundown and Levelland, but I think Levelland's too big to want to associate.
Oh my gosh, we went to Levelland's
what was it, Founders Day?
Founders Day, and it was like the weekend of July 4th.
Yeah.
And it was like 106 that day. And the people next to us were selling like soaps and candles, and they had their little tent all closed in, and they had a portable air conditioner in there.
Oh, wow.
I was so freaking jealous. It was hot. We haven't been back there again. It's too hot for me.
Yeah. So have you ever done anything in Sundown?
No.
No?
No, we've been to La Mesa, we've been to Tulia, we've been all around, but we've never been invited to anything.
Oh, y'all did
Sundown.
like the craft days, right?
Uh-huh.
Correct, in Wolford?
Yeah.
How'd y'all like that? I've never been to one of those.
It's in like a room in the library, and it's kind of closed in,
Uh-huh.
and they've changed who does it now. But when we went, most of the shoppers were just the other vendors. They didn't have much traffic.
Yeah.
So we didn't go
we've
back.
been to that thing that they have in conjunction with homecoming.
Yeah, we
They
really
changed it.
like that one.
With the
It's,
high school homecoming?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's downtown, and it's outside, and I forgot what they call it.
I don't remember.
But
either.
it's they got the parade, and it ends right at the parade. It's right there, and
I don't know if I've ever heard. In Wolford?
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't guess I've ever heard of that.
Well, you need to check it out. It was pretty good.
So y'all just do everything out of here in the home base?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And here in Rawls?
Yep.
How do y'all like that? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to answer that because I've never lived anywhere else. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, my great granddad came to Rawls before it was started. So, I don't really know anything but Rawls except for, you know, what you see. But
Yeah.
and so we decided to stay here because both of our sets of parents are getting older, and they're here. So
Yeah.
I mean, we just and you know, you can't do business in Rawls and not deliver.
True.
So you know, we deliver, and my mom's always saying, "You need to not, you know, it takes gas to." I'm like, you can't do business in Rawls and not take it to them because,
Yeah.
you know, the
That-
foot traffic in Rawls is not exactly,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. So how do you? So y'all been here in Rawls all your life then, correct?
I have, he hasn't.
Oh, where
I've been here since '76.
Oh, so where'd you move here from?
My father worked for the highway department. And he was transferred down here.
Oh, okay.
They lived in Lubbock
Yeah.
before.
Oh, okay. Do you like this better than Lubbock?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Rawls?
Nice and quiet.
Oh, yeah. That's why I liked Sundown. But there was never anything to do in Sundown, growing up wise.
You
in
go
high
to
school.
Lubbock. I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's like a 45-minute drive. Well, that's about the same from here, I guess.
this man right here drove back and forth to Lubbock. He worked in Lubbock. Drove back and forth for 35 years. So,
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's not that big a deal.
Well, that's for work, though, but like to go out like on a weekend with friends or something.
Well, used to. This is dating back. This is before. This is when gasoline was 50 cents a gallon, and we thought that was high. You know, we ran around. We had a drag. We drove, and everybody was out. Now it's not. Nobody gets out anymore.
They all go to
Yeah.
Lubbock.
Yeah, they all go to Lubbock.
Yeah, Lubbock's everybody's moving to Lubbock. I know where we're at, like, an apartment complex popped up.
Oh my
Over
gosh,
there
there
on-
are so many apartment complexes being built over
Yeah.
there.
On 34th in Milwaukee, there's like 2 or 3 that popped up, and they're almost full.
I know, and they charge like $800 and $900 a month for them.
Yeah. I don't know what people are doing for work. Like, I don't know what's bringing them to Lubbock. I guess unless they
They're all
drive.
going to Tech.
I guess
I don't
so.
know. But like our daughter is going to LCU and they live here. She's married and they live here and drive back and forth because it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
So and Ross is, I mean, we've had some challenges, but it's holding its own. We just opened we had a pizza place, and we just opened a donut place, and
Y'all did the like the door.
the storefront
Yeah.
for 'em. Yeah.
How was that? Like, how did they come to y'all for that?
Well, it's like I told you. I always open my mouth and say, we could. And so when somebody was opening their business, I said, we could do the stuff on the front of your, and I can make menus, and I can do this. And they go, well, how much? And I quote them a price, and they say, oh, okay. And then I have to figure out how to do that. But the donut place, we did their menu board, and it's huge. And that was quite an undertaking to get all that stuff on there. So, yeah. But I feel like, that contributes a little bit to helping make Rawls a little better. Clean it up.
I think that's actually pretty cool, like citizens from Rawls helping other Rawls businesses.
When you own a small business, any small business, it's critical that you have some support from friends and people that know you and the people around you. But especially if you're trying to run a small business in a small community, it's critical that the community itself support you.
Yeah, my grandma used to have like a burrito stand there in Sundown, and it was pretty much, you'd go in there and you would see the whole town, it seemed like, or you'd see them go to the drive-thru, and that is just nice knowing that the community's out there. I mean, I don't know if they're subliminally doing it or they just hungry and they go on for lunch or something, but it's neat actually seeing the community, I guess, support them with their money.
Yeah, it is neat, and it's critical. It's really important.
Yeah, and which is that cements like a good foundation for the company and for it to grow and spread the Rawls work ethic everywhere. Also, why did you want to start doing this? Like, was it just a hobby or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just something to do after retirement to keep us, because we both had careers. He worked for the highway department and I taught. We both had careers that blessed us with being able to retire early, because we're both in our mid-50s, and so we needed something to do or we'd go at each other.
I retired when I was 55, and she retired when she was 53.
Oh, nice.
So
how long have y'all been? You said, I believe, 3 years doing.
Well, we started this before we retired, just to be sure it was a feasible option. And I've been retired. Well, we've been retired 2 years. Seems like longer.
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3.
Well, it will be in May.
Yeah.
So, how long did you teach at Rawls?
31 years.
31 years?
Yeah. When I started having grandkids of the kids I had taught, I decided it was time to hang it up. I was like, whoa, that makes me feel really old. So.
Do you still do stuff for the school?
I still sub and I make stuff for them, yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with all, like, the students?
You should see my Facebook.
I know we have like 8 or 9 mutual friends.
Yeah, but like you were talking about one of our friends and you said she was married to your cousin, and I know who he is because of her Facebook.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I try to keep in touch with them.
That's good. And Andrew's in the Marines?
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, he's doing good. I think. Yeah.
I think they're fixing to have another baby.
Really?
It'll be the 3rd.
I haven't seen him in forever.
Well, it's because he's in the Marines.
Yeah. I think the last time I had Facebooked him, he was overseas somewhere. And we chatted for a little bit, and he said, I think he's going to be back in December, I think. Somewhere around there. And
I have a lot of respect for those kids that choose to serve.
Yeah. Just serve in any branch
Yeah.
And the police.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have nothing but respect for whoever who serves. And Maddie, their daughter's doing good too.
Yeah.
I don't ever see. I see Roland a little bit.
We
But I
saw
don't
him
ever
not too
see-
long ago at a wedding. And, that little girl's cute.
Is she? I don't know.
We
if I've
saw
ever
Allie
seen her.
too.
I haven't seen Allie in forever. I think the last time I seen her was at her wedding, maybe. I don't know. I just see her stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's pretty much I keep up with all my friends that
Me
I don't
too.
ever talk to. But man, I had some more questions actually. I try to remember them, but
I hear you.
I don't have that good of memory. Oh, how do you, like, besides when you ship out of Rawls, how do y'all ship? Do y'all go deliver it, or?
Well, I mean, it just depends on what's most cost effective. We, like, for example, when we went to Tulia before Christmas, well, we had like 6 orders. Well, it was cheaper for us to just go and deliver that many orders, but we package stuff up and mail it all the time. When we went to the Wolfforth Harvest Festival, we sold something to a couple that lived in Dallas. We just box it up and ship it, and that, I mean, we charge the cost of shipping.
Yeah.
So.
What's the hardest product that you've had to like make for somebody? Either like physically or emotionally or something.
We had these ladies from Matador that owned the hotel, and we had talked to them, several, because we went down and did an event in Matador, and she called me and she said, we're fixing to have a marriage retreat here, and we'd like to give them a souvenir. And we've got these river rocks. Would y'all etch them? And me being the way I am, I said, sure, I bet we could do that. And so he got his Dremel tool out, and I drew the logo on the rocks, and then he got his Dremel tool out with diamond encrusted bits and etched them out. And that took him a long time. First of all, to figure out what would work and how to do it. And because we do some etching where we kind of sandblast. And that didn't even phase the rocks. So, I think that was the hardest. What do you think's the hardest?
That was hard. We wore out a lot of bits.
I bet y'all probably spent more on bits.
Pretty close. I don't think it was that bad because, I used 4 bits in all, but they were diamond encrusted. So.
Oh, yeah. Not too bad.
But I'm always doing that. Somebody will say, can you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure we could.
And is he just hanging his head like, already trying to figure it out?
We delivered those rocks. He was like, we're not doing rocks again. But, like we go out to eat somewhere and we see, we just started a new product where it's like a piece of plexiglass that we etched a picture into, and then you set it down onto LED lights. And we saw that somewhere, and we looked at it, and we were like, I bet we could figure out. Pinterest and YouTube is our friend. So we figured out, and we're starting to sell those now. And just playing.
Do y'all have a website?
We have a website. It's craftyjackrabbit.com. And then we have a Facebook store. So you can just look up Crafty Jackrabbit on Facebook. And if you don't see what you want, just message me and we'll see if I can make Dale to do it.
How did y'all did y'all go pick the rocks out
They
individually?
brought them to us.
Oh,
I guess
they
have them down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet that was probably like, you just go pick up a rock, right?
Yeah, they were still muddy. So.
Yeah, they picked them all out of the river down there.
That's actually a pretty neat little gift.
Those were
They were smaller than that one. That was the one for the ladies.
Yeah, they wanted one for themselves. We just hadn't got it down there yet.
That's a neat little thing. What about the? Are you just making the memory pillows, or is that just a pillow, or?
Well, there's two things to that. I can make. Like if you give me a shirt, the first one I did, we had a set of twins that when they were in high school and I was teaching them, their dad died, and so they were looking for a way to memorialize him. And they're grown now and married and got kids, but they were looking for somebody that could do it. And I looked at it and I was like, well, I could do that. Like I told y'all, but I'm telling you, you take somebody's last item that they own, that was their dad's, and you take a pair of scissors to it. It took me forever to get the nerve to do that.
That's got to be nerve-wracking.
But I took that shirt and made them 2 pillows, one for him and one for her, and it meant so much to them that I've started doing that. And the ones I was showing you, this lady, her mom died, and so she wants all these shirts made into. I think I'm making them 5 pillows and 6 bears. I can take the cloth from the shirt and cut it up and then stitch it into a little stuffed bear. So yeah. So and that one of those was hard because it's a Brett Favre jersey.
Yeah.
That her mom owned, and to take scissors to a Brett Favre jersey and cut it up into pieces
and do you know those people personally that
no.
you were doing? Oh, you don't?
No, they're
but man,
in
it's still got to be hard though.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, even if you don't know.
Because if I screw it up, I mean,
it falls all back on you.
It does. It's all on me. So,
oh, that does got to be rough.
And like we make those clocks, and we do the guns up, and then somebody looked at it at one of the things we went to in Crosbyton, and she had a kid that was going to Tech, but she also had a kid going to LCU, and so she was like, could you do half the guns up and half the hand signal from, they do I don't know, it's
a chaparral.
It's a chaparral symbol. Okay. So I looked up and found I think I took my hand and took a picture of it, and then.
Do y'all just brand it on there, or how does that?
I have a Cricut machine that cuts vinyl, and that's part of what we do. That's what we do on the windows and on the businesses, and then that's what we put on the lit glass blocks and on the wood and stuff like that.
That's neat. So you said you had another Comic-Con.
We're going to one not this weekend, but the next weekend in Amarillo, and then let me look. We're going to the one in Lubbock on, is it September? No, August the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Yeah. So y'all come see our stuff at the Comic-Con.
Okay, so you said Amarillo, not this weekend, but next weekend, and then
it's the
Lubbock.
3rd and 4th.
Okay.
And then Lubbock is the 24th and Amarillo is the 4th and 5th, and then Hub City's 24th through the 26th.
Okay. Did they have 2 this year?
They have a Lubbock Con. No, yeah, they have a Lubbock Con, and then they have the Hub City Con.
Okay.
And we've done both of them. And then Amarillo has a Yellow City Con and the Amacon, and we're gonna be.
We've already done the Yellow. It was in April.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were so many, because I thought I had seen y'all post on y'all's Facebook about the Lubbock in February, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you were about to go back. I was like, I didn't know we had 2.
They have 2 in Lubbock. They have 2 in Amarillo. They have in Midland and Abilene, and
I always thought there were just one, because the only one I knew about, I think, was the Hub City, and then like the huge one they have in like San Diego.
right.
And those are the only ones I ever hear about.
Yeah. Well, the Hub City one's older. I think the Lubbock one's more recent.
Oh, okay.
So.
Have you thought about going to like Houston or Dallas or Austin?
Our son lives in Round Rock, and he's trying really hard to get us to come down there to some of the events. So we'll see. In the past, you know, I mean, when you do a 3-day event, you've got to have quite a bit of inventory.
Product,
And in the past, we weren't there yet, but I think we're getting to where we can do some of the bigger events. But when you do the bigger events, then you don't go to Petersburg Day and Wolforth and
you got to miss out on,
you know, Pumpkin Days, and so, and we kind of like
just staying local.
Yeah, taking care of our people.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, yeah, this is the Crafty Jackrabbit, correct?
Yes.
Y'all come check them out, the craftyjackrabbit.com, and then on Facebook, the Crafty Jackrabbit. And I'll post whatever you do on Facebook. Share it and tag. And
sounds great.
I'm still trying to get the whole like sharing and stuff on Facebook. Starting this podcast, it's a lot of work that I never really expected.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm doing it. So
well, that's cool. That's cool.
But
and you're the what? The little known?
The locally unknown.
Locally unknown podcast.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for letting me come over here and show me y'all's product and everything.
You're welcome.
Y'all go check them out. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the interview with Kathy Lynn and Dale Sedgwick. If you, like I said at the beginning, go to the Crafty Jackrabbit website or search for them on Facebook. Order everything. They're great people. Support your local businesses because that's what we really need. Unless y'all want like another Walmart with a bunch of rude people that walk through there and they just bump you. They cut you off. It's not great. It's not great for me. I just go there just to get frustrated. I'm not sure why I still shop there, but I don't know. I just need to get off that. But anyways, I was going to remind everybody to sign up for the Cowboys and Angels golf tournament at Reese Golf Course on Saturday, October 13th. If you still want to sign up for it, call Eric Elliott at 806-891-3708. Or Bobby Joe Elliott, 806-577-0380. Get a hold of them. Ask them if there's still spots. And if there's not, you can always sponsor a hole for $100. There's a 4-man scramble, $125 per man, and there's a cash payout. So go sign up or go get a team together, then sign up. Or you can sign up first. I mean, it's your choice. It's your life. Live it how you want to. But hopefully you enjoy the interview. Remember to sign up for Cowboys and Angels Golf Tournament. And remember just to have a good week. See you guys. God bless. Salute. Bye.